Oh yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. We back in the building, guys. We back in the building. Original content, original content. We up, baby.
I'm on
Let's
the
go.
radar.
Beats by Lonze back in the building.
You see me yet?
You should be hearing my background music
You
in the
got to.
background right now. And yeah,
Zay,
man, we here. We ready to get back on the grind. Season 2.
people
And
looking at me, the
today
close
we're
that
gonna work
hurts.
on the
My
Ableton
closet's
Push 3 and
mismatched, full of
Ableton
Zilla
12.
shirts.
Now, right
Diamond
now I have
Crystal,
an
Hefe,
update
and hats and
running
visors. Looking
on
at the
my
team
Push
growing
3.
like it
Now,
was
I was
Kaiser.
going to do all
Permanente,
this
speak
updating and
Spanish,
stuff
Paquito,
before I
smooth,
got
Barry
on the live,
Belafonte.
but I
They say
decided
too
to
cool, just regular
go ahead and
Lonze.
talk to the
And
people a
when you
little bit
hit a tag,
before my live begins.
when
Now,
you hit a tag, it's normally hit
as we
behind
talked
it.
about
I've been
before,
hustling for so
y'all know my
long, you know
page
the
has
numbers
been
got grind
demonetized
behind it.
because
Tune to
of
the 329, cause when you tune
content
in the 3,
reuse.
you gotta stay to 29.
And y'all know
I've
that
been rocking
YouTube don't
since my
tell you
20s.
exactly what
Technically, I
content they think
started
that you
in
reuse,
1989.
that
Probably
you
before
violated
that,
the
probably maybe
community
rewind
guidelines. But
about
anyway,
9.
I
That would be
violated
about 80.
community
Maybe that's
guidelines,
by design.
so they
I
say.
would ask my mom,
So I
unfortunately we
submitted
ran out of time. She be proud of a black sheep. And if she didn't say it
a
loud, I know
ticket
she
to
said it
say,
when
hey,
that phone
please,
beat. You know, cause I'm a
please
proud
look back at
possession.
my account
And even if
because
it's not in a confession,
this
my
is what I did
confession.
wrong. This is how I corrected it. Blah
And
blah blah
even if
blah.
it's not a
And so
confession,
we're
it's my
waiting.
confession. For real. I say,
We're waiting for them to
this shit
respond
hard.
back
I'm
to
talking about the beat.
my appeal. Now, originally my appeal
This
was
shit
denied,
hard.
and so
And I ain't talking about
reaching
the
back out
beat.
to them to see if they
Yeah,
can
you know,
have
this shit
someone
hard.
look at my page.
And I
Now,
can't even cheat.
there was somebody
You know, this
that's
shit hard.
online, that's actually
And
multiple
y'all
somebodies
walking
that
around
said
thinking this shit
that
sweet.
just like me, they didn't even look at the video.
Yeah, y'all stay
Like
tuned.
when they went through the appeal
And on
process
y'all
to
radar yet?
send me a message back, I got the message back within an hour.
So
And
y'all know how I do.
when you have to load the video up as a
Just being real for a second, you know.
private video or unlisted video where nobody can see the video but
I'ma let
the
beat
person
rock.
that made it
For real.
and the
This
YouTube
shit
people, right?
hard.
And so I watched the video to make sure the video was, it looked good. It said what I need to say or whatever. So it has one view for myself. And so when you go back to the YouTube page and you look at the views on it, you'll see that there's only one view on it, which was me. So that tells me that they never even looked at the the video that I put in my appeal. They just came back within an hour and said, "Yep, you still violated. So you gotta wait 90 days." So now we're waiting for the secondary look. I'm being told it can go from anywhere between 24 to 48 to 72 hours. That if they by chance graciously look at my account and do that. So and y'all probably couldn't hear me because I had my music playing in the background. But anyway, I submitted an appeal and it was denied. And we're gonna see if on the second appeal whether they will give me my account back. Now, hopefully, this update don't take a fucking hour because I don't have an hour uh, to be on stream. I actually have just an hour and some change to be on stream because I have some stuff to do today. So I was on the stream earlier this morning when I was getting my kid ready for school. And shout out to my man. This world needs a hero. He has a pretty cool YouTube channel, and he's on live every morning. He's on live before the freaking chickens and the roosters crow. But anyway, um, shout out to his chat. His chat was telling me that I need to commit the groove. So, what does commit the groove really actually mean? Because I have an issue with my damn it, I have an issue with my drums in Ableton because my timing and all that good, the placement of the drums and timing is a little off uh, in Ableton because for me, I need kind of the step sequencer. I need kind of like to be able to see it on the screen a little bit better than what Ableton has. Now, Ableton does have the view where when you have your loop going, it does show what you got going on, but it just ain't my thing. But anyway, they said commit to groove, right? So in Ableton, you have right here what's called grooves, right? So you can have like MPC swing, and what you can do is they're like examples of the groove that you want. And what you can do is you can actually bring the groove into your set, and then you can change the sound by whatever sample you want in it. So let's say, for instance, we want to use this sound right here, right? But we don't want it to sound with whatever that sound is right there. So you can bring it into your project, such as here, and then I brought in a 10 bell. So listen to the groove that I just brought in with the 10 bell. So check it out. So you see the 10 bell has an actual groove. Dun, 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 dun. And instead of you holding the repeat button and actually catching the timing, you can actually catch the timing that way. So now, whenever you get ready to play your drums, let's just grab the drum kit really quick, like, and then I can't play it because I got the push updating. But anyway, if I was to grab my kit and play my drums behind it, I can kind of have a little groove behind it. You get what I'm saying? Now, not I know that there are people like me that use the metronome as a groove based off your tempo. Dun, 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 dun. But sometimes you can be off of the groove. I know for me specifically, I'm off of the groove sometimes, based off of what I'm doing with the metronome. So, but anyway, just chit chatting for the moment until this update happens. And while we're doing that too, we also have another update that we have to the um, Ableton Live. So we're going to update that while we're here, so y'all can watch me do my update in real time. And also what we'll do is we'll save this set, save live set as, we'll call this Groovy1. I know that's not how you spell groovy, but we're going to use that that pronunciation. I'm going to save it to our projects. And then we're going to close the window for that. And then we're going to let it update in time. But anyway, the push 3. All right, 29%. Let's go. Now, I will tell y'all, let's talk about the push 3. All right, so the push 3, this is probably, when did I get the push 3? Let's look and see. Let's look and see when I got the push 3. Yeah, y'all can't see my screen, so I can't leak my information. But anyway, let's see. All right. so I got the push 3 in 2023. Is that when I got the push 3? Okay. Allow. I think I got the push 3 in 2023. But anyway, so since 2023 to now, which is 2025, it's been about 2 years. And when I first got the push, I was like, man, there's a lot to be desired left for the push. And so I decided, okay, well, $3,000 out of the pocket, I might as well get my money's worth, right? And figure out what the machine has to offer, what it really does. And so, these 2 years, I've been trying to spend more time on the push. Now, only thing that I don't like right now is my buttons are still it's still hard. Like the buttons are not like soft. Like these directional buttons right here are really hard. Um, Now it's made of a rubbery material, but a hard rubbery material, and it's nothing like the Key 61. Like the Key 61 has raised rubber buttons, and it's like so smooth to the touch. Um, the Push 3, it's really firm in your, it's supposed to be an instrument that you touch, So you would you would think that when you are navigating the actual machine that it would feel really good to the touch. Now, it is built like a tank. S2400, the MPC 2500, the MPC 4000, those jokers are built like tanks. And so you can't take that away from the Push 3 that it's built for the war. But at the same time, it's still, it's still not it's very firm to the touch. So just one of those things to keep in mind if you've never touched the Push 3. Now I do have the Push 2, and I can tell you there's a difference between the Push 2 and the Push 3. I actually like, to be honest with you, in the beginning I liked the Push 2 better than I liked the Push 3. But I began to, as I began to learn how to maneuver and work with the Push 3, I started to like the Push 3 a little bit more because um, something about having a brand new machine that not many people are working on and trying to master it. So that's one of those things. But anyway, we're going to commit to the groove. We are updating our we're updating our Ableton 12 Live, and we're going to in addition to updating the software, we are updating the Push 2. Now, this is a big update. This is 2.2.5 B5, which is a beta update of Ableton for the Push 3. So it's really big update, and it's just now at 32%. So we've been here 14 minutes, and it's been updating uh, for 14 minutes. I was just looking around to see what other uh, MIDI MIDI devices I had that I can use in the meantime while the push is is updating. And I was like, oh, the Astrolab. Astrolab is a MIDI keyboard. So why don't I use the Astrolab? So voila. All right, so we got 5B loaded. I'm gonna open recent sets. I'm gonna go back and open our Groovy set. All right, so Groovy is there. And now we will share the screen again to show you all the new update. All right, so we got the new update. So um as I was telling y'all before, oh, I unplugged it. As I told y'all before, I I was told that the best way to get a better fasting beat made in Ableton is to commit to the groove. So again, as I explained earlier, Ableton has this thing called grooves over to the left hand side in the browser, and you can bring in a groove and then you can play it. All right, so I have on in my Ableton, I have all right, so let's do this. In my Ableton, I have templates. So in my template, I have like transients, I have my drop, and I have a noise effect, a hiss record, right? And the hiss record is like a tape player or a old record player playing in the background. So I have that on every template. And what that does is so that when I'm creating sync licensing, I don't have to go and think about what transients I need for sync licensing. So that's what that is for. All right, so let's find, that's OBS. We don't want OBS. Let's connect. So I just had that try to connect to my phone. All right, so let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to what we originally did while we're waiting. Alright, so we're just going to, figure something else out. So let's go to our desktop. Let's go to our crates 3. Oh man, I closed out of the song that I found earlier. Damn it, and I can't use it because my push is closed. But maybe I can do it. Maybe I can use my keyboard. All right, so can y'all see it on the screen? Yes. All right, so my man Ross Rice from NPC Masterminds. I forget what his other page was, but he is the creator of Ableton Gang, which is a sister brother channel of NPC Gang. Created an NPC chopping tool, and in his chopping tool, all you do is right click on your sample in Ableton, slice a new MIDI track. And then once it goes to new MIDI track, it's going to bring up the slicer. And so once your sample is there, you're just going to bring your release all the way down. You're going to bring your release all the way down, and then you're ready to chop in real time. Oh, that's a what's his name playing in the same time. So let's cut it off. Now I'm not sure how the chop is going to go. See, it chops all the way across. these chops are not in a particular order, so we're gonna have to figure out what the chop's gonna be. All right. All right. So let's, because it automatically gives you a stupid chop in here, so we're gonna delete that. Now I don't need that bell anymore, so let's find another sound that would be like a drum sound that we could that we can tuck. So we'll use samples. Let's go to samples. Samples, and let's find. Let's use that. All right, so let's rewind. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun. I don't like being way over here. This is like too far. All right, so let's go. All right, so we got that. So let's take the record button off. Okay. All right, so while we have this here, we will take all of this. We'll take all that we got already, our drums, and we'll duplicate it. All right, so hopefully, if it's laid right, it will play all the way through perfectly. Uh, 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 uh. Uh, uh. Perfect. All right, so now we'll take this one and we'll duplicate that one. And then we'll take this one. We'll duplicate that one. We'll take that. We'll duplicate it all the way across. And let's see. Let's see if it plays right. It's probably that one. Yeah, 'cause I can see it off the timeline. So let's delete the rest of that. So we can tell that ain't right there. Now I could right click it and consolidate it so it's one so there's one sample, but I'm not sure I'm gonna keep it, so we'll just go from there. All right, cool. So we'll go from there. We're just working out our chops. I just wanted to see if that's where I left my chops off. All right, so let's see. All right, so now we got that. We're gonna go to new MIDI track. We're gonna go to our plugins. We're gonna add some type of flavor to it. So let's go to arcade. We're gonna go to arcade and we're gonna find, let's see, what do we want? Let's go with some type of flute. That's the piano. We want flutes. We said flutes, buddy. Flutes. There we go. Oh, see what drip. Let's see what. All right, so let's go back from. All right, so let's duplicate it. Let's delete those. Actually, let's undelete it and let's find another sound to put on top of it. So let's get out of the flutes. Go back home. Let's go to bass. Bum 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 bum. All right, let's see. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay, so I need to be on in. All right, so we need in. We need you in. I need you off. This is actually that's not that's actual drums, not bass. All right, so let's go back to bass. gonna sound like. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh gosh. I don't know what that's gonna sound like. Hey, that's what we're doing. We're experimenting, so we're gonna see. It's auto. All right, so let's see. Let's cut it down a little bit in the mix. See what it sounds like. Alright, no, we ain't gonna do that. It's clashing too much. So let's go back. Let's go back to bass. We want bass. We want to find some bass. Deep groove bass lines. Bass is covered. Groove and bass. Fuzz bass. Filthy funk. Strike a chord. Classic lows and pop. Some 1980s Eddie Murphy. Beverly Hills Cop bass right there. All right, so let's go. All right, let's see what it sounds like. May have to play it over. Okay, cool. We'll play it over. That's fine. That's fine. Just wanted to experiment and see what it sounded like if it was going to take those. I want to see if it was going to take those MIDI notes and follow along with the flute. All right, so let's get out of that. I just want regular samples. I don't want nothing is already played. I just want samples. So let's do baseline function. All right, maybe that will work. that all the way down. All right, so it says that the push failed to update. So what we will do is we'll get out of the update, and we'll just go back to Controller Live so we can use our push for this project. All right, so what we want to do is we want to add new MIDI, and we want to go to drums, and we want to find I'll just cut it down just a little bit. We got that on auto. We'll go back to the taxi kit and let's see what we got. I got you. Wrong one. Undo record. That's another thing you got to pay attention to, that your record button goes down to the lane that you want to record on. Or it will record over it. Mhm. All right, so wherever the hook is going to be, let's count it because I think the hook is way earlier than what I got it labeled as. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4, 8. All right, so let's see. All right, cool. So we'll start here. Not quite what I wanted. I heard it, but that ain't what I wanted. Almost like almost like Little House on the Prairie. I think somewhere up in there. I think. All right, so now that we know that this first portion is right, we'll consolidate it, and so it will become one whole piece. And then we'll take this second one, we'll consolidate it too and make it one whole piece. So whenever we duplicate it, it will just be one whole piece. All right, so we know that this Tinkerbell thingy, we only wanted it in the beginning. So what we'll do is we'll take all of that and we'll duplicate it. And it should bring it over again and repeat itself again. And then Now we got to figure out what to do about the rest of this. All right, so since we got that, we'll duplicate that, and then we'll bring it over because we know that's the hook. All right, cool. And then what we'll do is we'll duplicate those. I don't know why I got so much. Why does it got so much? And let's hear it and see what it sounds like on the second part of the hook. And if it's right, then we'll rock on. But if it's wrong, we will fix that. All right, so here we go. Nope, it's not. I knew it was weird for some reason. All right, so all right, let's look at the beginning of that. That's why. The beginning is off. Now delete it and now duplicate it and see what it does. Should go right on the end. Perfect. All right. Well, Ableton is very precise. If you have any piece in it that is wrong or off, it will not put it back on the grid correctly. And I'm assuming that's what you want, but at the same time, sometimes it's just annoying. If you ain't paying attention, like in the beginning of that track, in beginning of this track, there was a portion that tried to re-record over the beginning, so it had like a slight piece that was off. And what it did was when you duplicated it to bring it over to the next row, it's off. And so, yeah. So let's duplicate all of these to the end, and we'll just stop at the second hook. So everything after the second hook we'll delete because we don't need the third hook. And I don't think we need a breakdown either, but and if we need a breakdown later on, we can always come back later on and do that later on. So we'll stop as far as the intro, a verse, a hook, a verse, or the bridge, or the hook, and then a hook. That's what we'll leave it off as. Make sure there's nothing else over there, and then we'll go back in and we will see what we got. Now I see right off top right here that a little bit of this of the 808 basses, it has a little bit of space. But we'll see how it sounds, and if it's off, we'll fix it. cool. All right, so let's do something that I like to do in the Ableton Move, as well as sometimes on the um, Ableton Live, is I like to bring in some vocals. All right, so the hard part about it is that if you know the song already, then it's hard to like put another beat behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very hard to like forget about the song that's automatically there already. So let me find. I thought it was called Zay. Let's see, Zay songs work in process. Not Lloyd Banks projects. Where are you? I wanna leak nothing that I don't need, that I ain't supposed to leak over here. Uh Okay, let's go to all kits, I guess. Yeah, all kits. All right. So we got. Let's go with.
Uh, when the la la hits your lyrics, just split your head so hard that your hat can't fit you. Either I'm with you or against.
All right. So let's go.
When the la la hits your lyrics, just split you.
All right. So let's double click.
When the la la hits the lyrics, just split ya. Head so hard that your hat can't fit ya. Either I'm with you or against ya. Format bent ya. Back through that base I sent ya. Talking to the rap inventor. Nigga with the game tight, shit that flame right. Spell my name right. B-I-double-G-I-E. Iced out like South, me and Caesar Leo. Getting head for some chick heat up. See, it's all about the cheddar. Nobody do it better. Going back to Cali, strictly for the rubber, women, and the weed. Sticking green. No steam, bitch, please. Baba ain't slow. Get up in the hood. Ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up. You drunk the licks up. Mad cause I got my dick up. And my balls lit. All fit. The game is mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it. It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O.
Almost. All right. So let's go back to warp. We want to make this lead. We want to keep it in the BPM. I got it. And we may have to like speed it up a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back.
When the la la hits the lyrics, just split ya. Head so hard that your hat can't fit ya. Either I'm with you or against ya. Format bent ya. Back through that base I sent ya. Talking to the rap inventor. Nigga with the game tight, shit that flame right. Spell my name right. B-I-double-G-I-E. Iced out like South, me and Caesar Leo. Getting head for some chick heat up. See, it's all about the cheddar. Nobody do it better. Going back to Cali, strictly for the weather, women, and the weed. Sticky green. No steam, bitch, please. Papa ain't slow. Get up in the hood. Ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up. You drunk the licks up. Man, cause I got my dick up. And my balls lit. All fit. The game is mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it. It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O. U.S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dog when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. I'm going back to Cali.
All right. So what we want to do is we don't want the hook.
T-O-R-I-O. U.S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dog when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. I'm going.
All right. So we want to maybe split it somewhere toward the end. All right. Split. Delete. And what we want to do is when he start going into the hook, we want the
Oh, US, you just lay down slow. Recognize the real dawn when you keep on slipping on booze in the house of blues.
Alright, cool. Now we will take it, slice a new MIDI track, and then
nigga picture. The la la hits your lyrics. The la la hits your lyrics.
okay.
You're the rap inventor. You're the rap inventor. You're the rap inventor. You're the rap inventor. It's so hard that your hat can't fit you. I'm with you or against you. So hard, so hard. You're the rap inventor. Nigga with the game tight, that's so right. Spell my name right. So hard. G-I-E. Iced out like South. Me and Caesar Leon. Getting head from some shit. So hard. See, it's all about each other. Nobody do it better. So hard. I'm back in Cali, strictly for the weather. Women, so hard. Weed, sticky green. No seed, bitch, please. Papa ain't soft. Get up in the hood. So hard. Ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up. You drunk the mix up. Man, cause I got my dick up. So hard. Forfeit, the game's mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it. It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O. U.S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dawn when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. So hard. Picture, either I'm with you. Picture, either I'm with you or against you. Picture, you or against you. Adventure, adventure. Back through that maze, adventure. Maze I send you. It's the rap inventor. Nigga with the game tight. Nigga with the game tight. It's that fruit. Nigga with the game tight. My name right. Nigga with the game tight. My name right. Double G-I-E. Double G-I-E. My name right. Double G-I-E. My name right. Double G-I. My name right. Double G-I-E. Double G-I-E. My name right. Double G-I-E. I style like South. I style like picture. Picture. Maze I sit. So hard. So hard. Adventure. Maze I send you. Adventure. Maze I send you. Adventure. Maze I send you. Maze I send you. Maze I send you. You're the rap inventor. Nigga with the game type. You're the rap inventor. Nigga with the game type. Nigga with the game type. Nigga with the game type. You're the rap inventor. Hits your lyrics, just picture. It's so hard that your hat can't fit you. Either I'm with you or against you. Format bench you. Back through that maze I sent you. Talking to the rap inventor. Nigga with the game type. That flame right. Spell my name right. B-I-double-G-I-E. Iced out like South. Me and Caesar Leon. Getting head from some shit. So hard. See, it's all about each other. Nobody do it better. So hard. I'm back in Cali, strictly for the weather. Women, so hard. Weed, sticky green. No seed, bitch, please. Papa ain't soft. Get up in the hood. So hard. Ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up. You drunk the mix up. Man, cause I got my dick up. So hard. Forfeit, the game's mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it. It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O. U.S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dawn when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. So hard. Picture, either I'm with you. Picture, either I'm with you or against you. Picture, you or against you. Adventure, back through that maze, adventure. Maze I send you. It's the rap inventor. Nigga with the game tight. Nigga with the game tight. It's that fruit. Nigga with the game type, my name right. Nigga with the game type, my name right. Double G-I-E, double G-I-E, my name right. Double G-I-E, my name right. Double G-I, my name right. Double G-I-E. Double G-I-E, my name, my name right. Double G-I-E, I style like out, I style like picture, picture, things I sit, so hard, so hard, adventure, maze I send you, adventure, maze I send you, adventure, maze I send you, maze I send you, maze I send you, uh, the rap inventor, nigga with the game type, the rap inventor, nigga with the game type, nigga with the game type, nigga with the game type, the rap inventor.
That's cool. All right, save live set. Save. Replace. I didn't mean to save as. I meant to save, but we here. Save as, and I just replaced the same file over and over again. All right, so thank y'all for joining. A whole hour, 19 minutes, cooking up a beat on Ableton. A little bit of samples, a little bit of instrumentation. We got some acapella from Notorious Big, going back to Cali, and then I just chopped a lot of it up into the track just to give some vocals to it, just to kind of give a idea of what you could do with vocals on it. But anyway, this is just practice to work out Ableton and a push, because bruh, it is the most difficult of all the stuff I got in my studio. It is not an MPC. However, this is just the 10,000 hours that you got to put in. So again, I only had this push 3 for about 3 years now, and I'm trying to put more time into it. But anyway, make sure y'all check out beatsbylonze.com. I have all of my beats out there for sale on my website. I have my podcast available for listening for free through Spotify on beatsbylonze.com. I have the Guru merch. This is an MPC Guru Get the Work hoodie. It's available on my website as well. It's drop shipped, so it will come directly to your space. It don't come directly from me. But check out all the different parts of merch that I got out there. It's probably about 45 to 50 pieces of merch out there on the website. And I also have a drum kit for producers. So if you don't have a lot of drums and you just need some drums and some sounds to get you started, then yeah, beatsbylonze.com is where it's at to get those free drums. All right, so all you gotta do is download it. There's a link to my Dropbox, and you can download it and get it from there. Again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the team that's always in the building. I want to give a shout out to my man, Everyone Needs a Hero. He has been killing it on his channel. He's been streaming every day before the freaking roosters crow. And shout out to Hero. He's doing really good out there. Check him out. And he shows you how you can produce with a minimal setup. You don't need all the shit that I got. You just need a minimal setup. Either a keyboard, some type of drum machine, a synth, and a computer, and a camera. And you don't even really need a camera. If you got an iPhone, that's the best camera that you can have, that you can use for your streaming setup. Especially if you got a Pro or Pro Max. Actually, you don't even have to have a Pro Max. You can have, this is one of our extra phones that we had for the kids. before they upgraded and updated, and it has a very, very good camera. A lot of my secondary photos and videos that I have on my channel come from that secondary phone. So, if you got a phone, iPhone, iPad, they're very, very, very good cameras to use for your stream. So there's no excuse not to get in front of the camera if you want to get in front of the camera and stream. So again, follow me on all social media platforms at Beats by Lonze, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. X, Twitter, I said that already. Check me out over there. Try to have other stuff on those channels than what I have on a YouTube, so you don't have to watch long form content all the time. All right. So again, I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love to you. And with that being said, I think my stream is over with. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, and catch me on the next time that I stream. So the stream is over. Again, I appreciate you. Peace out.